Good morning, wrestling fans. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Well, night one of WrestleMania is in the books. And what an exciting and incredible night it was. I enjoyed every bit of night one last night. Here are my thoughts on last night's night one of WrestleMania. It kicked off with the World Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther and Jey Uso. And I am so happy that Jey Uso finally got his moment last night and finally won the big one, which was the World Heavyweight Championship. As far as the match goes, I thought it was a pretty exciting match overall. I thought both Gunther and Jey Uso put out a pretty good performance in the ring. Match went back and forth between the two of them. One hit. So I think both men put on a very good performance in the ring. I enjoyed it. I'm so happy for Jey Uso. He finally won the big one. He finally won the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm happy for him. Now y'all ask yourselves, where does Gunther go from here? Now he lost it. Now he lost the title. Well, I still think that Gunther still has a chance of winning another title down the road. I'm happy that Gunther had a successful title run with the Heavyweight Championship. And I give him all the credit in the world because he's that good of a wrestler. That good. But I'm even more happier that Jey Uso finally got his flowers, finally won the big one, finally won the World Heavyweight Championship. And I liked after Gunther, after Jey Uso got the win and got the World Heavyweight Championship, that his brother Jimmy Uso came out and in the ring, and the two each other hug each other. And I thought that was such an emotional moment. Such an emotional moment. So I'm happy that Jey Uso got his moment, got his flowers, finally won the big one, which is the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm happy for him. So I thought it was a good way to start off night one WrestleMania. I think it was a perfect match to kick off WrestleMania because they got the crowd all hyped up and going, especially when Jey Uso came out, because he came out through the crowd, and as soon as the music popped, he saw him coming out, everyone in Allegiant Stadium was doing the Yeet dance. So I think it was a perfect way to start off night one WrestleMania. Now the second match was the World Tag Team Championship match between New Day and War Raiders. This match, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. So it's kind of okay. As expected, New Day defeated the War Raiders and became the tag team champions. I wasn't surprised. I said this during my live video on Friday, that the New Day will defeat the War Raiders and become the new World Tag Team Champions. Especially that the two of them are on a heel run, meaning Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. So I knew that New Day was going to defeat the War Raiders. I have no disrespect to the War Raiders. I thought they were great tag team champions, but I think it was New Day's time to become tag team champions. So it wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't a good match either. So it's kind of okay match. The third match, and I enjoyed this match, was the one-on-one match between Jade Cargill and Naomi. These two women put out one hell of a match. This is one of my favorite matches of the night last night. Both Jade Cargill and Naomi put on one hell of a performance in the ring, especially Jade Cargill. Unfortunately, Jade Cargill defeated Naomi, but I thought both women put on one hell of a performance in the ring. Like I said, I like Naomi's heel turn. I think she's a great heel, and I hope they keep her as a heel. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked her when she was a babyface, but I like it even more that she's a heel. So now I'm curious. Now tonight, as you know, tonight is the triple threat match between Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Io Sky for the women's world title. Now I'm curious if Jade Cargill and Naomi are going to interfere in that match and screw Bianca out of the women's world title. I guess we'll find out tonight. But as far as the match between Jade Cargill and Naomi, I thought it was a phenomenal match. Both these ladies killed it, especially Jade Cargill. She was dominant in that match. So there's a reason why. Well, there is a reason why WWE signed her. That's the reason. She's very impressive in the ring, so I'm glad that she won the match. Okay, fourth match. The fourth match was the United States Championship match between LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. This is another match that I thought was pretty exciting. I thought both LA Knight and Jacob Fatu put on one hell of a performance in the ring. Of course, it went back and forth, between the two of them. But I thought it was a very exciting match between the two of them. Very good performance in the ring. Jacob Fatu defeats LA Knight and becomes the new United States champion. I am so happy. Don't get me wrong about LA Knight. I like him. He was a great United States champion, but I'm happy that Jacob Fatu finally won a singles championship, because I think he deserves it, because he's a very, very impressive performer, wrestler, and he's really dominating the ring. And I'm happy that he finally won a championship title, because I think Jacob Fatu deserves it, in my point of view. I have nothing respect for LA Knight. He was a great United States champion, but I think Jacob Fatu deserves it. Now, where does Jacob Fatu go from here? Now he's champion, and what's his next feud? Anything is possible. Who knows? Maybe Source Call will turn on Jacob Fatu at some point down the road, and the two of them have a feud together and a match for the United States Championship. I love to see that happen, because I love to see Jacob Fatu become a baby face. But we'll see what happens down the road. But all in all, I'm really happy for Jacob Fatu that he finally won his first singles championship, because he deserves it. Number 5. This was El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix. Now, originally, it was supposed to be Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. But unfortunately, Rey Mysterio got injured on SmackDown this past Friday night, so he had to pull out of the match. And in his place, they put in Rey Fenix. I thought this was an okay match. Wasn't great, but it was okay. Match was okay. I thought the two put on a pretty good performance, but like I said, it was just okay match. It wasn't great. So El Grande Americano gets the win over Ray Phoenix. I thought Ray Phoenix had a pretty good performance in the ring for his first match at WrestleMania. So it was an okay match. It wasn't great, I would say. Now number 6, the 6th match was the WWE Women's Championship match versus Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. This was another exciting match that I enjoyed. Both Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair put on one hell of a performance in the ring last night. Both these ladies killed it. They went back and forth. I enjoyed it. It was a critical match as I expected. I figured these two ladies would put on a very good performance in the ring, and especially in the ring. So it was a credible match. I enjoyed it. As expected, Tiffany Stratton defeats Charlotte Flair and retains the WWE Women's Championship. And I'm not surprised because I figured that Tiffany Stratton will win and retain the title, because I figured they will probably have Charlotte Flair push Tiffany over. And this was a big win for Tiffany Stratton, because she just defeated a woman, meaning Charlotte Flair, who's a multi-time women's champion. So this is a big deal for Tiffany Stratton. It's a big win on her resume now. So this is like I said this during my live stream video on Friday, that this is a must win for Tiffany Stratton against Charlotte Flair. Because if she defeats Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, that's going to be a big win on her resume. So I'm happy that Tiffany Stratton won and retained the WWE Women's Championship. And the main event, which was the triple threat match between Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This was, I don't know how to describe this match. This was a wild and insane match. All these women, all three of these men were all over the place. In the ring, outside the ring. At one point, you saw Roman Reigns put both CM Punk and Seth Rollins through the announcers table. But this was a wild, incredible, and insane match. And in my point of view, this was a 5-star instant classic match. By far none. I mean, I thought all three men put on one hell of a performance in the ring. They gave everything they got in that match. I give Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk their flowers, because they put on one hell of a performance in that ring. And the end of the outcome of this match was shocking. Although I should not be shocked if this happened, because I said this. Although I should be shocked about this, because I said this during my live stream on Friday, previewing the WrestleMania card. But during the end of this match, Paul Heyman got involved, which I wasn't surprised. I figured he'll get involved because he's, like I said, he's the trump card in the match. He got involved. He first gave CM Punk a low blow. He hands the chair to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns goes to hit CM Punk with the chair. He's knocked down. Then you see Paul Heyman stand next to Roman Reigns, and they see Seth Rollins stand up, or getting up, and Paul Heyman tells Roman Reigns and points the finger at Seth Rollins. So Roman Reigns, I guess, pushes, pushes, pull him aside, to get him out of the way. And all of a sudden you see Paul Heyman stand behind Roman Reigns. And as Roman Reigns is about to hit Seth Rollins with the chair, you see Paul Heyman giving Roman Reigns a low blow. And that's the second low blow in the match. So basically, Paul Heyman just betrayed not only CM Punk, but also Roman Reigns. So then you see Seth Rollins gets up, he gives Roman Reigns the curb stop, and then gets the pin and gets the win. So I'm not surprised that Paul Heyman aligned himself up with Seth Rollins, because I figured that's going to happen. I figure Seth Rollins will get the win, and then his opponent will walk out with Seth Rollins. But what I am surprised of is the way it happened. I didn't expect Paul Heyman to give a low blow to both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I thought that you're going to see Seth Rollins pinning CM Punk to get the win, and then Paul Heyman would walk out with Seth Rollins. That's the outcome I thought was going to happen. But it turns out they used the angle where Paul Heyman giving both Roman Reigns and CM Punk a low blow, which led to the betrayal to Roman Reigns and CM Punk. So, like I said, I'm not surprised that Paul Heyman aligned himself with Seth Rollins. I knew it was going to happen. Because I had that funny feeling. So, the main event last night was an instant 5-star classic match, bar none. So all in all, last night's night one WrestleMania, I thought it was an exciting and incredible night. Now that was only night one. Let's see what happens at night two, because I'm sure Triple H has a few surprises up his sleeve doing tonight, especially during that John Cena Cody Rhodes match, because you know there's going to be interference in that match. And I won't be surprised if The Rock makes a return tonight and gets involved in that match and help Cena get the win. I won't be surprised. So I expect to be interference during at Cena Cody Rhodes match tonight. And I'm looking forward to night two tonight of WrestleMania. And here's what's on tap for tonight. The first match that's going to kick off night two of WrestleMania is going to be the Women's World Championship match between Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley. We're also going to have the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Championship between Braun Breaker, Penta, and Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. We're going to have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sensei Street Fight. That's going to be very interesting. We're going to have the Women's World Tag Team Championship between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus La Valkyria, and it was supposed to be Bayley, but they put Bayley out of the match. So I don't know why. They say it's due to injury, but I don't buy that. They must have pulled her out of the match for some reason. And a partner. So I'm curious what Lyra Valkyria's partner's going to be doing this tag team match. A lot of people say it could be Becky Lynch. It should be interesting. So I'm looking forward to this match. I'm curious who's going to replace Bayley as Liv Morgan's partner in this match. So I've got that. We got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. This match, to me, they could have saved this match for the Raw after Mania. We got Randy Orton is going to show up tonight on Night 2 of WrestleMania to have an open challenge. I'm curious who's his opponent's going to be tonight, because originally it was supposed to be Kevin Owens, but unfortunately, because of his neck injury, he can't wrestle at WrestleMania. So I'm curious what his opponent's going to be. And then we have the main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. So that's your call for tonight's Night 2 WrestleMania. It should be an exciting show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure tonight's going to be just as exciting, just as incredible. And I expect to see a few surprises in tonight's Night 2 WrestleMania, because it seems Triple H always likes to plan and pull surprises at POEs. So I'm looking forward to watching. It should be an exciting show. I'm planning on watching Night 2 WrestleMania. Hope you all watch as well. I'll probably do another recap video on Night 2 of WrestleMania, probably tomorrow. And that's about it. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Easter Sunday. For those who are Catholic, enjoy Night 2 WrestleMania tonight. Like I said, it should be another exciting and incredible night. And that's about it. Have a great Sunday.